All right, CG tier list. We're missing a couple faces in here that are new, right? Like Oliver and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But missing a couple of faces on this one. So CG tier list on driving. Okay, we'll do driving. We'll call it, yeah, just driving in general. All right, getaway driving. We'll do getaway driver. All right. Getaway driving in general. All right. All right. So let's start here, man. I'm not gonna put myself on this list either, by the way. I'm gonna leave my stuff out of this. Okay. Hey, I already know what people are gonna say. Oh, okay. Great getaway driver. I'm putting him at S tier. Okay. Put him at S tier. All right. Garrett, F tier. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put F tier on Garrett. I'm sorry, Garrett, F tier. I don't really think Garrett's not really a driver anymore. You know what I'm saying? All right, Garrett's he don't drive like that anymore. You know what I'm saying? He don't drive like that. He ain't even around, so it's not even fair. You know what I mean? They just put him at the F tier. All right. Taco. Oh, Taco's a good driver. I ain't gonna lie. I would say Taco's a very good driver. I would give him. Okay, so let's think here because we got a lot of people on here. I would give him. I think Taco's an A. He's definitely one of the top drivers for sure. I would give him an A. Definitely A. Definitely A for Taco. He's racer. He races. He's a good driver. Solid. I would trust him driving and give him a solid A. You know what I'm saying? Solid A. Big D. I don't even think I've seen Big D drive. So, I'm just gonna put him at F tier. Just haven't seen him drive. Can't even. I'm just gonna put him down here. I'm just gonna put him down here. Because I mean, yeah. Well, okay, but is Big D better than Garrett? I would say Big D's. I've seen Big D more. I'm gonna put Big D in front of Garrett. You know what I'm saying? I think Big D would be definitely better than Garrett. Vinny. Oh. All right, hold on. All right, let me think here. Vinny Pistone. Vinny Pistone, man. I mean, okay. Vinny, when he started driving, he started doing races, you know, like he was definitely in the lower section here. Okay. But he has improved. He has improved since I recall him, you know, first driving. So I'm going to put him at D. Put him at D for now. I'm putting him at D for now, but we might adjust these things after, okay? But D for now, all right? Put him at D because he's not bad, but I don't know if I would trust Vinny driving the getaway car. But I'm sure he has improved though, all right? Of old Vinny, he was like all the way back here, you know what I'm saying? But he's there now, okay? I'm gonna put him there for now. I might upgrade him to a C. Because he's not like, is he really a D tier? I don't know if he's D tier. I'm going to put him at C. I'm going to put him at C for now. We might move him down after, okay? Rami, put him at B tier. Rami can be really good, but then other times he could just completely throw. It just depends. I've seen Rami go into Mirror Park and flip his car before the shootout even started, all right? I'm putting him at B tier for now. B tier. I'm putting him at B tier. All right. Put him at B tier. All right. For now, put him at B tier. He's not the worst, but he's definitely better than Vinny, and he's definitely better than Big D. He's definitely better than Garrett for sure. Charles, great driver. I definitely put Charles. I think Charles is. I would put Charles at. Honestly, I put him either. Charles. Okay, let me think here. Charles is a great driver. He's pretty solid, I would say. He's very solid. He's got good lines, good driving. I would say I would put him. I mean, I'm debating on if I would put him in the S tier. I think I would put him in the S tier. I'll be honest, but I don't know. He's close. Mm. Now the question is, okay, if I put him in A, but S, I don't know. I'm gonna put Charles. I'll put S tier. Bobby Brown. You know what? I should probably just go through this fast and then take my time and look at it like just off the rip. You know what I mean? Just go off like off of the top of my head. Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown's not bad, but I would put him at C tier. I think who am I trusting more, Bobby Brown or Vinny in a driving car? I don't actually know. Bobby hasn't drove me too often. But who I trust more, Vinny or Bobby? Drive. Nova, I'll come back to that. Nova, C tier. Haven't been around. Haven't seen her. Hutch. Hutch is always a good driver. I would probably put Hutch at... I'd probably put Hutch at the front of B tier. I think I definitely trust Hutch over Rami. Actually, I don't know. He might... I think Hutch even makes it into A tier, I'll be honest. I think Hutch even makes it into A tier. Curtis, I'm putting him at A tier. Zolo, I'm gonna put him at B tier. I'm gonna go. Is this Carmela? Okay. I gotta put Carmela. Carmela just did some crazy shit. I'm gonna put Carmela in D tier. I'm gonna put Carmela in D tier. Paris was pretty decent actually, but let's see. Do I trust Paris more than I would Nova? Do I trust Paris more than I do Bobby to drive me out of a situation? I think so. I think I trust Paris more than I do Vinny. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think that's Paris is good. Arya, haven't seen her driving forever, but when she was around, I don't even know where to rank her because she don't wake up anymore. So I'm just gonna put her at C tier, but I would trust Arya more than I would Nova for driving me out. I would probably trust her more than Bobby to drive me out. I would trust her more than Vinny. I would probably trust her more than Paris to drive me out. I don't know though. I would trust her to drive me out into B tier. If I trust her to drive me out more than Zolo, this is hard, man. Do I trust Arya to get me out more than I do Zolo? I don't know. Arya doesn't really wake up anymore, so it's hard to say. So I'm gonna just leave her near for now. But you know what I mean? Arya in Paris. I don't know. Bobby Porter, S tier. I say Bobby. We'll put Bobby at the top of the pack. Bobby at the top of the pack. Hold on. I put Bobby at the top of the pack. I think Bobby, that definitely makes sense for Bobby. Bobby, put it number one. Mateo. All right, hold on here. All right, I don't mean any offense here, Mateo, but I just don't know if I would trust Mateo to get me out of a situation. Like, if I'm sitting in the car and Mateo's driving, I'm just a little scared. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, I'm a little scared, but I do trust you more than I think I would Carmela to drive me out. And yeah, all right, moving on. Okay, Peanut's up next. Peanut, good driver, solid driver. Peanut, I would probably put him. Let me think here. Yo, Chris just DM'd me a picture of himself. Chris is like, yo, put me in here. So he DM'd a picture of himself to put me in. All right, hold on. Peanut's pretty good, man. I'm gonna be honest. Peanut, I definitely would trust Peanut to drive me out more than Zolo and Arya and everyone else here. I think I would trust Peanut more than Rami. Drive me out. I would say that. I would say that. I'm gonna be honest. I think I would trust Peanut to get me out because he's a good driver. He's a good driver. Now, is he better than Curtis? I don't know. I don't know if I would say he's better than Curtis or not. But I'm gonna put him there for now. Again, I might change some things up. You know what I mean? I already see everyone's got. Hey, Peanut's good though. I would definitely trust him to get me out more than Rami, more than Zolo, probably more than Arya. I think he's solid. All right, Zakid. Zakid. Let me think here. Zakid. Solid. I would trust Zakid more than Arya. I think I would trust Zakid to drive me out and get in a chase more than Zolo, more than Rami. Oh, okay. I don't know now. All right, so now we got, who do I want to get me out of a bank chase, of a cop chase? Zakid or Peanut? I feel like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna leave him there for now. But that's a close one. That's a close one though. But I don't know. That's a close one. I'm gonna leave him there for now. I'm gonna come back to this. All right. Richard, fucking back of the pack. I'm sorry, Richard, but like, bro, Garrett could wake up and I would trust Garrett more than Richard. I'm sorry, man. Well, you know, okay. Well, yeah. Okay, hold on. Do I trust Garrett? Yeah, I think I trust Garrett and Big D, and I trust Carmella more than I would Richard drive me out. I'm gonna be honest. Qatar's never been a driver. He doesn't really drive. He does other shit. I'm gonna put him definitely ahead of Richard, definitely ahead of Garrett, Big D. I would put him ahead of Carmella, but I think I would trust Mateo more than Qatar to drive me out. Hazel. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Let me think here. Hazel. Where should I put Hazel? I would trust Hazel more than Richard. More than Garrett. More than Big D. More than Carmella. More than Patar. More than Mateo. I would trust her more than Nova. I would trust her more than Nova. Only because Nova hasn't been around. Hazel's actually been around. I would put... But do I trust Hazel or Vinny to drive me out? Like, hey, Vinny, who do I want driving? Hazel or Vinny? I feel like I want Hazel driving, I'm gonna be honest. So she just soups up. But do I want Paris or Hazel driving? I would probably pick I would probably pick Paris. I'll be honest. I would probably pick Paris over Hazel if I'm choosing Getaway driving here. But I would choose Hazel over Vinny for sure. All right. Ellie's been stepping up her game recently. Ellie has been stepping up her game. I've seen her do some driving. And arguably, I would say I would trust Ellie more than Mateo. Yo, I feel so bad for Mateo. But, like, I think I would trust Ellie to outdrive these cars more than Mateo. I'm so sorry, bro. I would trust Ellie more than Mateo. I would put her... I think Nova, though, if Nova came back out, I think I would put Nova there. But so I would put Ellie here. Okay. I'm not ranking myself. So that goes next to Cal. Okay, definitely. Yo, I'm just using Mateo as the base point here. I would definitely trust Cal far more than Mateo to drive me out. I would trust him more than Ellie to drive me out, more than Nova, more than Bobby, more than Vinny, more than Hazel, more than Paris, more than Arya. I don't know. To drive me out, would I trust Cal or... Yeah, okay. No, I would trust Cal to drive me out more than Arya. And then that was where I would put him. I was debating of like, would I trust Cal more than Zilla to drive me out? But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I would trust Rami. Would I trust Rami to outdrive Cal? I don't know. This is where it gets tricky right here between this, I would say. I don't know. Okay, I'll leave it up there for now. Okay, Junior. Junior don't really drive. And I've never gotten driven by Junior before, ever. I don't think, well, I probably have, I just can't remember. But I would put Junior, I would trust Junior more than Richard. More than Garrett, more than McD, more than Carmella. Do I trust? Okay. Would I trust? Hold on. Would I trust? Who do I trust more to get me out? Mateo or Junior? Uh, hold on. I don't know. I feel like Junior would. I feel like I would trust Junior more than Mateo to get me out of this. So poor Mateo. But like, okay, hold on. This is. Yo, all right. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I think if I'm like, hey, Junior or Mateo driving, I think I put Junior ahead of Mateo. I'm gonna be honest. But do I trust Ellie to outdrive Junior? Oh, I don't know. But like, Junior would outdrive Vinny. I feel like. So I would put him there actually, because he would I would trust Junior over Vinny for Bobby over and over Ellie probably. But I would say Hazel. I think Hazel would be. I would trust Hazel more than Junior for it. Vinny's not bad, Chad. Don't get me wrong. Vinny's not bad, but I am going off of who Suarez would trust. Ace don't even come around anymore. But I'll be honest, I think I would trust Ace more than Mateo. But he was good when he was around. He was decent. He don't really drive too much though. I'm gonna put Ace over Ellie. Put Ace there, I think. I don't know. I haven't really seen Ace drive, so it's hard for me to rank Ace. I'm gonna be honest, but the Mateo slander is wild. Okay, all right. So let's look at this. All right, Richard definitely. Well, okay. You know what? Hold on. Let me put a little bit more. Well, okay. I don't know. I think Richard might outdrive Garrett. I don't know. I don't know. I think Chris. I don't have Chris on here though. That's the thing. Okay. All right. Hold on. If I don't want to add a file, then it redoes it. But you can add him. Is that gonna reset my thing though? Hold on. Let me see if it'll let me upload that. Okay, there we go. All right, I put Chris on here. Okay, Chris. All right. Chris. Where do I put him? Ooh. Okay, so I would definitely trust Chris more than Mateo. I'd probably trust him more than Ellie, Ace, Nova, Bobby, Vinny. I would probably take Chris over Junior. Probably take Chris over Hazel, probably Paris. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm looking at it right here right now. But I trust. I'm looking at it right here right now. Ahead of Hazel, right here in the C tier. Do I trust? Okay, he's gonna lose his mind. Listen, all right. Do I trust Paris to get me out or Chris to get me out? Ooh, I don't know. I honestly, I would say actually Chris. Do I trust Arya? It's so hard because some of these people don't even wake up anymore. Some of them I just want to put like at unranked because they don't even come around anymore. You know what I mean? I would say I would put it like that. Um. Okay. Yeah, I would put him up here, but I think I would trust Arya. Well, it's been a while. Actually, I don't know. This is close. Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm gonna bring Arya back down to C tier here, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I think I would trust Chris more than Arya. I think I would trust Cal more than I would Chris. Yeah. Plus, his list is on Getaway driving. Okay. So this is where I'm at right now. Let's review here. Let's review here. Richard, is he better than Garrett? Richard does not drive, man. I think I'm pretty happy with this list so far. I'm not ranking myself. Bobby Porter S, KS, Charles S, Taco A, Hutch A, Curtis A, Peanut, Keed, Rami, Zolo, Cow. Yeah, I don't know. This is a hard one. This is a hard one. I think I would say I'm happy with how this looks so far. No, I'm not going to put a poll because it'll just be biased. I'm not going to put a poll, chat, for me. I'm not putting me on this list. You know what I mean? I think I would say this is... Okay, well, hold on. Do I trust Vinny to outdrive Junior? I actually think I would trust Vinny to outdrive Junior, I think. Wait, do I? I don't actually know. This is a tie one here. I don't know. Ryan and Oliver, I don't have them on this. Noah disrespect is crazy. Well, Noah just hasn't been around. I've never had her drive for me, so I mean, you know what I mean? I think this is where I stand. I think this is where I stand right here. I think this is a pretty good. This is how I think I would rank it. This is how I would rank it, I'd say. Rami is F tier. Yeah, but some of y'all, well, sometimes Rami will cook sometimes. Sometimes he'll show off some crazy strats that he relearned from Bobby. You know what I mean? So that definitely brings him up. Ellie is higher. I don't know. Ellie or Ace would I trust to drive me out? I don't know. Peanut is A. I was thinking about, I don't know. Peanut did out drive earlier the other time, and he was doing pretty damn good. I can't lie, but I was debating. He was close to moving up here, but I'm just not sure. You know, because he was doing pretty good the other time when he was getting us away. Hutch, Taco, Charles, K, Bobby. All right. Well, I would say that's pretty good. Zolo's D tier? No, I wouldn't put him at D tier. I would not put him at D. I put him here. Put him here at B. What do you guys think, chat? How does everyone feel about on a scale of 1 to 10? How does everyone feel about the rankings here? It's gonna be mixed opinions, but I think this doesn't I think this is fairly. I say this is fairly how I would see it, but everyone's gonna have their own opinions. You know what I mean? Some people are like, hell no, Rami's way worse, or hell no, Rami's way better, or Peanut's way better, or the kid's way better, or you know what I mean? You doing Vinny dirty? Okay, do I trust Junior to drive over Vinny? I think I would trust Junior. If we're talking getaway driving, I would say Junior, then Hazel, then Paris, then Arya, then Chris. I'll make sure I don't get kicked real quick. I think this is good though. I think this is good though. I think this is a good pull. Put Chawa after Bobby. He is. It goes left to right. So be Bobby, then K, then Charles, then Taco, then Hutch, then Curtis, then Peanut, then Zaki, then Rami, then Zoe, then Cow, then so on and so forth. Right. Unfollowing. Whoa. You made it high up in the ranks. You made it fairly high up there, man. You made it fairly high up there. No, I'm not missing any calls right now. I'm good. Am I? No. All right. Well, this is where I leave it at. This is where I leave it at, chat. I think this is I think this is where I leave it at. Check the poll. Chat ranks Suarez at S tier. Yeah, but I'm not gonna put myself on here, chat. I'm not gonna put myself out here.